What is up, YouTube? It's your boy WaltDog23 coming back here again with another video for the creator. If you're new to the channel, hit that thumbs up. Hey, subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you guys ever want to make a donation or check out my social media, it is in the description. I appreciate anything. You know, if you guys follow me, I follow back. I do all that. I show love to you guys. I do all of that, man. I show love to all my fans. So if you like some stuff up, I'm going to like some stuff up too on the gram. Hey, feel free to DM me. I think my Snapchat's in there too. Add me on the Snap, you know. It's all of that. All that's on there. Don't forget to drop a comment down below. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, you know, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and turn on post notifications. Easy, simple, yeah. Anyway, man, let's get right into the vid. So, I don't know what to say, man. I just don't know what to say. How should I start this video, y'all? I mean, we had a bye week, but was we really on a bye week? I mean, the Raiders got whooped by the Jets. Jets, you did us a big favor, man. I mean, we was going to beat the Raiders anyway, so I'm not really concerned about that. But, I mean, the Jets did us a favor. So, I mean, the Jets last week, if you guys have not heard, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard. But the Jets beat down the Raiders 34-3. Horrible game for the Raiders. I mean, I watched that game. Their defense played horrible. And it was so crazy is it's been a lot of talk about the Raiders are supposed to be taking over. I mean, I've been hearing this commotion for years. Same thing with the Chargers. I've been hearing it for years. It's never happened. I mean, the Chargers came close to taking over the AFC West last year when they beat us in Arrowhead. That was a crazy game that we shouldn't have lost, but the defense was. It was a lot of you know, miscommunication on defense side of the ball on that 2-point conversion when Williams went up and snatched it. But I mean, it is what it is, though. You know, we both ended up 12-4, and the Raiders, not the Raiders, but the Jets. Oh, I said the Jets. The Chargers went on to play Baltimore. They ended up beating Baltimore. Then they went on to play the Patriots, and they got killed in Foxborough. Whew. I mean, it's going to be scary going to Foxborough. We have to go to Foxborough after we play the Raiders, and that's going to be a test. You know, that's going to let us know where we at, where we stand at, into getting past Tom Brady. You know, it's going to be a big game. It's definitely going to be a big game. Their defense is coming to show up, and it's going to be a game that the Kansas City Chiefs need. We cannot afford to lose any more games. I know 4 games should be enough, but we have kind of like a tough little stretch. I feel like we can get through it. When we beat the Raiders, you know, we're going to beat the Raiders. I'm sorry, I have to be cocky. We're going to beat the Raiders. When we beat the Raiders, we're going to play them next, and it's going to be a big statement game. So I feel like we have the big advantage over the Raiders because we're going to be in Arrowhead. You know, that's one big thing. Every division game is always going to be it somewhat becomes close. And then, like, the long stretch, like, when we stretch the game out, like, let's see, third, fourth quarter, or the half, we always take off on them. You know, this is like when we first played the Raiders earlier this year, it was a tough stretch at first on the Raiders that was giving it to us. Then we broke out of that, and we just snapped on, you know, and we went out, start scoring touchdowns, defensive players start making plays, all that. So, I mean, like I said, man, it comes up, I mean, it starts out close, but then we take off. You know, we signed Elijah McGuire. He played for the Jets. If you guys did not know, I mean, we've been having some tough stretches on our running backs. You know, our running backs, not tough stretches. We having some tough problems with our running backs. Damian Williams suffered a rib injury, and that's scary. You know, so ain't no telling what day he's coming back. You know. Shady, you know, he had something that was going on with him, you know, later in the game with the Chargers, you know. He did not enter concussion protocol, so he's going to be straight. I expect him to play Sunday, but, you know, he's going to be sharing snaps with Darrell Williams. Darrell Williams is a sleeper. The guy can take over. The guy is a power back, and he definitely can get the job done, you know. So he will be the starter for this week's game against the Raiders. I expect big things from him, and I don't know why we haven't been, you know, sharing snaps. I don't know why D-Train has not been in the lineup. You know, another sleeper. You know, I feel like if we give him some more opportunities, he can become great. You know, just covering the ball up. Everybody has to cover the ball up. You know, I mean, that's just a big thing. You know, like I said, it's gonna be a big game, and it's gonna be another defensive. Our defense has to come show up again. because we played the Raiders. I mean, last time we played the Raiders, our defense definitely showed up. It's because they have this dude named Joshua Jacobs. I mean, dude's a beast. You know, I'm not gonna lie. He's a beast. He's a rookie. He's a beast. He's top 5 in rushing in the league this year, and we definitely want to shut him down. You know, we're gonna have to. I mean, we've been doing pretty good against top rushers. I mean, Dalvin Cook didn't get off on us. I mean, so I'm pretty sure we can obtain Joshua Jacobs. I mean, it's we can do it. I'm not gonna say nothing else. We can do it. Anyway, man, I feel like we have the advantage. You know, we're in Arrowhead. You know, even though we lost 3 games in Arrowhead, that's not a pretty sight. But I mean, it was tough games, but we can get the job done. We're gonna beat the Raiders, and like I said, we're gonna do it. Plus, we got Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. He's optimistic in playing, but I feel like he's gonna end up playing. So I mean, it's really nothing. He's gonna play. We have our lineup ready. Yeah, I mean, we should be good, you know. Our defense is starting to come back up. I mean, it's like one week our defense is horrible, the next week our defense is playing like a top 5 defense. I don't know what it is, but it's crazy, man. Our defense can be optimistic too as well. So it's crazy. But, I mean, I expect our defense to come and show up against the Raiders, you know what I'm saying, this upcoming game in Arrowhead. I definitely know that we can. So, yeah, so that's what I expect. The Chiefs win, you know. I expect a kind of a blowout-ish. I say like 35 to. I'll give the Raiders like 35 to 16 or something like that. I'll say that, you know. That's what I predict. 35-16. Yeah, and like I said, next week it's gonna be a statement game. You know, we got the Chiefs with to come out strong. It's gonna be a statement game. The Ravens are definitely strong. Lamar Jackson is, man, dude is crazy. You know, it's unstoppable right now. It's going to be a similar game from them as well because they play the 49ers. That's 2 big powerhouse teams going up against each other, you know. They can potentially both go to the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? We have, I mean, like I said, AFC West, you know, I think we're the 4th seed. We're going to be the 3rd seed. I'm not worried about that. It's going to be the 3rd seed because the Patriots play the Texans, and the Texans, I don't feel like they're beating the Patriots. So we're going to end up being the 3rd seed, and we have some competition in the AFC West. Not AFC West, but I mean the AFC. We have competition, you know. The Ravens, we beat the Ravens twice in our matchup, so we can get past the Ravens, I feel like. But you know, we can get past the Ravens, and it's the Patriots. You know, like I said, next week it's going to show where we're at. I'm definitely looking forward to that game, and hopefully we can see where it goes, man. Hopefully we get some of our linemen back too as well, and we come back out strong. We had a bye week. Now it's time to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Get these wins, and let's put the lead back on. Let's put this lead back on, man. Let's get back to doing what we was doing, man. Like last year, man. People were sleeping on us. You know, we took some tough losses early in the year. We shaking that off. You know, we can still be that same team. You know, coming out strong, man. No more losses. Put this lead back on display. Hey, let's get it, you know. Jeez. Anyway, it's your boy Wall23. I'm out here. Peace. Leave a like, comment down below and tell me what you guys think, you know. What do you guys think? You guys think the Raiders are going to be in competition? You guys think that, you know, the Raiders are going to take the AFC West? What? Think the Chiefs? You think the Chiefs going to blow them out? What? That's what I think. Anyway, I'm out here. Peace, man. Leave a like, comment down below. Hey, thank you for watching.